Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the College Fun Podcast, episode 4. I'm Bo.
Funds and I'm Haley.
That's Haley.
I'm Haley.
So, anyways.
Your favorite.
So, how's your week going?
It's been busy.
It's been busy?
Yeah.
You just been working on, like, schoolwork and stuff like that?
School.
School, you've been doing a lot of school.
And, ministry.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
it's been good. It's been a good week. It's been a very busy week, but it's been a good week.
I'm getting upset.
And why would that be?
Because, like, I was working, like, at least, like, 4 to almost 5 hours at my job. It's just not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then they moved me to a different position, and now I'm only working, like, 2 hours, 3 hours. And,
Yeah, that's garbage.
yeah, and I'm making so much less money. And I'm so mad. But, I did get to drive this week, so that brought in a lot of money.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But, how is 2021 going for you so far? It is February, and, you know.
It's going the same as every other year.
Yeah.
Busy. I think it's been better than 2021 though. I mean, what? I think it's been better than 2020 so far.
Yeah.
Which this time last year, we knew that COVID was a thing because I looked at my memories from last year and it was like my mom had shared something like Eminem's the first celebrity to be like diagnosed with
I didn't know Eminem
coronavirus.
had COVID.
He didn't.
What?
It was like his
Man, that boy's
symptoms
still
are
dropping out.
his knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on it.
Yeah,
And I was like, you scared me so bad for a minute there, Mom. So it was just like a fake thing.
Oh.
So it wasn't even
So
like...
did he actually have it or no?
No.
Oh,
Not
what?
that I know of. But she like shared it to be funny. And yeah, I was just like, but I'm losing my train of thought. But so like we knew it was a thing, but like it wasn't really a big thing here yet.
Yeah.
Or like I don't really think it was a big thing just in America yet.
Yeah.
But here in a couple weeks we'll have hit our year since the big lockdown stuff happened. Like like the big quarantine and
I'm surprised it didn't shut us down for longer though than we did. Because I know you were going crazy about it because you hated it. But I honestly, I was like, it didn't really affect me that much because I'm an essential worker. So I just live my life regularly.
I understand why it was happening, and I totally understand all of the stuff that we're still doing to try to prevent it. I wish that people would follow the rules so that we would be done with this now, like every other country in the world. But here we are.
If they would have done what Melbourne did back over in Australia, they would have done what Melbourne did.
I could be at a concert right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
You absolutely could be. Or if they just did what New Zealand did and not allow anybody into their country.
Yeah. But we don't listen because we think that we're better than everybody else. So there's that.
No, we are. America.
America.
Well, why don't you move then, huh?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So, we have things that we could do a lot better that we didn't do, and so here we still are. So yeah, but we're getting close to a year because we were planning our spring break mission trip last year that I talked about in the last podcast.
Yeah.
And as we were on the way back from being in a different state, we were in Georgia. On the way back from Georgia, we got the call, the text messages, the emails that university was shutting down until further notice because of COVID. And then we never came back in person for the rest of the semester. We were online for the rest of the semester. And it's obviously different now. Like I have in-person classes now, but some things are still online. There's still the social distancing, wearing masks.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of stuff.
Do you think that masks are gonna be like mandatory now in like a foreseeable future?
For us, yeah.
Like it's just gonna be like
I think
like how in China, like whenever somebody is like has like the sniffles, they wear a mask because it's uncustomary.
I think that may start to be a thing. Like if people are starting to feel sick, I think they may start doing that with people just being like, oh, hey, I'm sick. Like I just went to the doctor, and I have strep throat. I have to go pick up antibiotics. I'm probably just gonna wear my mask to make sure I don't give you strep throat. I think that may be a thing now that people do because like. We've been doing it for a year.
I remember back whenever I was a freshman, and I went up to my sister's house.
Yeah, I think it'll be a thing.
And I got the flu.
That. I think that will be a thing when people are feeling a little under the weather. As for masks in general, I think we'll still be wearing masks though, probably for a while.
How long? How long?
I think probably until the end of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
I think until next year.
Yeah, it could be till next year.
I say mid next year. We'll maybe.
I think we'll start to see some improvement by the end of this year because the vaccine will been out for a little bit, and then it will been opening up for more people.
See, my thing is that like it's a very bad thing. There's a lot less cases now.
I don't know about that.
There is. The case rates are going down.
Really? Because last week they were like the highest they've ever been.
But they haven't said. Then the media has just been like, all right, well, there's no longer any way for us to report this other than.
I just think people are used to it now.
I haven't heard a single thing about COVID. It's all been about other different kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, because everybody's just used to COVID now. So you don't hear a lot of COVID news now.
Well, everybody's used to it, but people are still dying and rates are still up.
They didn't care last year, though. Why do they care now? They don't.
But they do.
So then they should talk about it.
That's why there was mass hysteria throughout the country about COVID-19.
Yeah, but now people are used to it. And the mass hysteria is like, oh, well, we're all just dying now. We've been dying for a year. Who cares? That's just how people are.
Well, I mean, but, you know, COVID-19, I mean, I get it. It is definitely a real thing. It is very, very, very dangerous. I actually knew somebody from back whenever I was really, really young that had actually recently passed away from COVID-19. So
yeah, a lot of my friends.
Somebody that I would never think that would ever. But
yeah, a lot of my friends from my hometown have had family members that have passed away.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully
we actually
haven't.
know personally just lost their grandparent to COVID.
Yeah. Thankfully, nobody that we actually know personally has passed away.
Yeah, that we are
in contact with and everything.
Yeah, there's people that I know that have passed away from it, but not people that I'm very close to.
Yeah, close to. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're just really lucky to have that. Yeah. But
on a lighter subject though, because
we
could talk about
heavy.
COVID all day, and trust me,
we can make this a whole COVID podcast. Yeah,
there's so much you could say about it. And I feel like maybe that's part of the reason people don't talk about it as much anymore is because they're just they're tired of hearing about it, tired of talking about it. Which would be great, if we could talk about it and it went away, but
everything just goes down from there.
We're just kind of in the same boat.
But anyways, my 2021 is going crap. All right, I hate it. I don't like it at all. I'd rather go back to 2020.
I will never go back there again.
It didn't affect me at all. It affected everybody else, but just not me. But 2021 has affected me horribly.
I think it's been a better year so far.
Well, I'm not working as much. I've driven off the interstate once. That
wasn't 2021's fault.
Yes, it was.
That was your truck's fault.
It happened in 2021, meaning it was 2021's fault.
You can't blame the whole year.
I'm blaming the whole year, all right? Everything was going crap from the very beginning, all right? It's still going crap. It's just going less.
Oh, man.
I need April to be great. That's what I need.
I know something that can make it better right now.
What?
Can you rap Ice Ice Baby for us right now, as fast as you possibly can?
As fast as I can?
As fast as you possibly can.
All right, hit me over with a beat. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay. Dun, 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 go. Dun, dun, dun.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, float like a harpoon daily and nightly. Would it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll go. Choose the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage with a chump like candle dance. When I speak of that boom here in the stage like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play don't melody, anything less than the best is the family. Love it or leave it better. Only you better hit bulls that a kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I solve it. What?
Go.
Check out the hook while the DJ revolves it.
Ice, ice, baby.
Dun 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 dun.
Vanilla
Ice, ice, baby.
I cannot rap all the words.
You're right. You're right. That really did actually just like help me out a little bit. Anyways, all right. So I hear we have some questions. Hit me up with some.
Okay, that actually was one of mine, so you're welcome for that.
Oh, really? That was a question?
Mm-hmm. So, but I have another question for you, and it is, if you could switch bodies with any celebrity for a day, who would it be and why?
Ooh. This is hard. There's a lot of, like, famous people.
Mm-hmm. There are.
There are a lot of famous people.
Yeah. A ton.
The only thing I can think of right now is Lil Dicky.
Because you're thinking of the Freaky Friday song.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So I'm gonna say Lil Dicky. You
okay.
Go. Ariana Grande.
I would either switch places with Ariana Grande.
Called it from last podcast.
Wait, I just said Ariana because you said Ariana. It's
Ariana.
I would either switch places with Ariana Grande because, like, who wouldn't want to say, oh, I'm Ariana Grande? Like, I would love to do that. Or... Bull. Or I would like trade places with like Victoria Monet or somebody like that, her best friend, so I could hang out with Ariana Grande.
Why don't you just ask to be her boyfriend then?
I don't want to be her boyfriend. I just want to be her friend. I don't want to date her.
I don't know. Sometimes.
I want to hang out with her because who wouldn't want to be surrounded by awesomeness?
I am awesomeness.
Debatable. Anyways.
Alright, well, I also got a question for you then.
Okay.
What's your favorite Lil Dicky song?
My favorite Lil Dicky song is... I don't know.
It's a good one.
I think... probably my top one, because it's just stuck with me for a long time, and I could literally, like... tell you every word of it, is Let Me Freak.
I knew it was going to be that one.
Because I know every single word to it.
Oh my goodness. I can't even say. I just like them all. I like a lot of them.
I think... Lil
Dicky to me is Ariana Grande to you.
Yeah, I think you like the pillow talking one.
I love Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a good song.
There's just a lot of good ones. But
yeah.
I think Let Me Freak was the first song that I ever listened to by him. And I was just like, this is hilarious. Yeah, and so I just, like, now I know all the words. Which I do to other songs now. Like, Earth, I know all the words to Earth.
You want to know the very first song that I ever listened to Lil Dicky by? It was Save That Money.
Yeah, I like that song too. It's on my Spotify, like, favorites.
You want to know why?
I know all the words to Freaky Friday too, though.
You want to know the reason why I know that song? It's because whenever Fetty Wap got really, really popular and had that, what was it, Trap Queen? Yeah, baby. That's how I got to know him, because it went from Trap Queen, Fetty Wap, straight into
So that's how you discovered Lil Dicky. I don't even want to tell you how I discovered Lil Dicky.
How did you discover Lil Dicky? Go ahead, tell me.
Through an ex-boyfriend.
Oh, of course you did. Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your producer.
But I never... Shut up. I never listened to him whenever I was dating the other guy. Like, I just... Because...
He was just there.
He was just... Well, he listened to all these kind of rappers that I didn't like.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no, not a fan. Because... what's that guy's name? What's that one guy? The Gucci Gang guy?
Oh, that guy sucks. Lil
Exactly.
Pump.
Yeah, see, I didn't like him.
Lil Pump
And
sucks.
so, like, whenever he would tell me rappers, I was like, if it's like this dude, I don't like it. So I didn't listen to Lil Dicky. And then later
You're really
on,
big into Eminem, right?
I like Eminem, yeah.
See, I really like Joyner Lucas.
I like Joyner Lucas.
I think he's got...
But as later on, I don't know what, I just stumbled across Lil Dicky again, and I was like, oh, I heard of this guy because of
Yeah.
Other dude. And I was like, bro, this is funny. I'm listening to some more of this.
You were like, what?
And then I like played it.
Wait, hold on. What were you like?
I was like, bro, this is funny.
Bro, this is funny.
And I played it for my mom, and she thought it was hilarious.
Your mom thought it was hilarious?
Yeah.
I would not
She
play
told me
Lil
she
Dicky
wanted-
songs in front of my mama.
She said she wants to go to a Lil Dicky concert.
That'd be dope. I don't like concerts.
You wouldn't go to a Lil Dicky one, though? I think you would go to Lil
Maybe.
Dicky.
I might go to a Lil Dicky concert, but I hate concerts.
I love concerts.
I don't understand
I don't want to be
them.
anywhere else in the
I don't
world.
understand them. What is so appealing about it?
It's so much fun.
You get to listen to music being crowded and pushed around.
You get to hear it live. Live is just amazing. You get a whole
Listen
new
to it live on YouTube.
No, for me, I get a whole new appreciation being in the room with the artist and just getting to hear them live. That's me personally. I get a whole new appreciation for it, and I could not ask for anything that was more appealing in my life.
See, I don't know if I really get that, just because.
That's just me.
Like for me, it's like I feel like it's a waste of money, just because it's so much money for one ticket.
And I love it.
And
I
then
understand.
usually even the amount of money that you spend, you get really crappy seats.
Worth every penny.
You are always pushed in together with other people.
And you make so many friends.
And why would you listen to them live whenever you could just listen to them into your ear
Because
at home
it's just not the same
with your
experience.
earbuds and playing
Because you're
some
not
good
there
old
with them.
Xbox?
Oh, when you're there with them, it's just a whole performance. It becomes more than just a song you like. It becomes like an entire experience, and it's just amazing. And I literally couldn't ask for anything that I enjoy more. No. What? No. I love it. I know you don't. I literally would not want to do anything else with my time. Like, everybody has stuff that they spend money on that people are like, why would you spend money on that?
I'd go to a football game. I'd go to a football game.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And see, like, video games and stuff, I'm like, I would not spend that much money on a game. That's me personally. But, like, oh my god, I would spend that money to go sit at a concert. Heck yeah, I would.
Okay, but concerts cost like almost $300 a ticket.
Who are you going to see?
The last time whenever we were going to go to see Lil Dicky, it was like $250.
That was for 2 tickets. That wasn't a piece.
That's still a lot of money. Video games are only like $60, $80.
It depends who you're gonna go see, and
that's not only for one night. You get that for the rest of the for the rest until you break it.
Oh, I'm telling you, you'll remember it for a lifetime. Like, I can remember being at every concert I've ever been to and how the way I felt whenever when songs would start playing. I loved it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's me though.
This is how our relationship works.
Did you guys?
She's her own person, and I'm my own person, and we're completely different. But for some reason, we work together.
There's some things we're the same on.
Oh yeah.
So what song, just in general, do you have on repeat right now?
On repeat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not even really listening to music right now. I'm mostly just listening to other podcasts and.
Agape.
I do love Agape. Agape is Haley's song.
That's a lie. He hates it.
Huh?
That's a lie. He hates it.
What? It's about me. Why would I hate it? My goodness. Anyways, I'd say a song that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm really into the Paparazzi remake on TikTok.
I hate that stupid song. It's so
I'm
like.
the biggest fan. I follow you until you love me.
You just sang love on the right key though. They sing that off key. They sing love on the wrong note, and it just irks
because
the fire at me.
They can't do it exactly like her.
It's trash. I hate it.
They're a guy and they're singing it a girl.
First of all, they still changed the whole entire key of it, so they could sing it, but they sing it off key on that part, and I hate it. I hate it.
Because they're screaming it.
Yeah, I hate it. My favorite, or my song that's probably on repeat the most right now. Oh, what song have I listened to a lot lately? Probably,
34, 35.
No. Probably Obvious.
Obvious.
It's the Ariana Grande song. I've been singing it a lot. The taste of you in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I've been listening to that a lot, and I've also been listening to POV.
POV.
I'd love to see me from your point of view.
No, yeah. I will say that a song that has been stuck in my head ever since I finally watched it was the King from Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah, I just sing their songs on repeat. Da 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 da.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's like the one song that I'm like, all right, yeah, I like it a lot. It's literally the only song in Hamilton that I'll be like, all right, let's put on Hamilton, and then I'll be on my phone the entire time, and then whenever the King comes out, I'm like, I'm ready, let's go, and I'm like, oh, performance and everything.
So, what other questions do you have?
All right, I don't have many more, but what superpower do you want? Like, if you could have any superpower in the world, what superpower?
I would want to be able to teleport.
You want to be able to teleport? Why is that?
So I don't have to use gas.
See, you went the nice way. Whenever I heard teleport, I was like, so then I could get away with anything. Because I could literally just put on a mask, teleport in, steal some money out of a bank, teleport out. How do your powers work? Do you have to be able to know where you're teleporting or like see it to be able to teleport there, or do you just think of it?
I think you just think of it.
So you just think of it? So like if you like, I think on the other side of that door, I'm going to go there. And then you go there and it's just a sheer cliff.
No, because I think you can, like, I think it's another thing, like I want to be on the other side of that door, and you know what the other side of that door looks like, so you can visualize where you want to go.
So you have to visualize it.
I don't know. Does it matter?
Yes.
I don't think it does. Or if I'm like, I want to be in Vegas, like, I know where I have an image in my head, and I'm like, oh, right there.
Yeah, but what if you teleport there and then bam, a bus?
Then you'd be like on the sidewalk.
Wait, well, if the bus goes off the road.
Well, then I guess that's just a risk you're gonna have to take. But
put me in the middle of the Bellagio fountain.
What if the bus comes into the fountain? I mean.
Well, then the water would slow it down.
Oh my gosh. What would you have as a superpower?
See, I'm thinking about all of, like, the superheroes and everything like that. Be a god of thunder. What's up? Thor. Thor's powers.
You want a hammer?
I want to be worthy.
Don't we all?
I want to be worthy. I want to be able to wield lightning with a hammer. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Plus, I'll be drop dead sexy. What's up?
I like Thor.
Huh?
I like Thor.
Yeah, because you like Chris Hemsworth.
I love Chris Hemsworth. Thor is my favorite superhero.
Thor's your favorite superhero? I don't know who my favorite superhero is. I really don't. I like them all. Although, if I had to really choose, it'd probably be Iron Man. Yeah, I know that's pretty, like...
I like Iron Man, too.
I know that's pretty, like, you know,
Robert Downey
generic, but that was also
great.
the very first movie that I ever watched was Iron Man 1. And so, that's the whole reason why I got my debacle. And now he's gone, and now I'm sad.
I love Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is great.
He is. I used to get him and Johnny Depp so confused all the time. I did.
I don't know how.
I didn't know how I was young. Give me a break.
They don't look anything alike.
They kind of look alike.
No.
They both got beards and they both got brown hair.
That's like 90% of the male population.
Yeah, but they have like similar facial structures.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, I can tell apart from them now.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, I was like, he's also in Pirates of the Caribbean. Dude, Pirates of the Caribbean. Would you want to live in that world? Would you want to live in a world of Pirates of the Caribbean?
Probably not.
Why is that?
I've only seen the first movie.
Oh my god.
Because there's a lot of swords. I don't think I would.
Do you
like
see
that.
what I have to deal up with?
I don't want a bunch of pirates coming at me and people.
That's what makes it fun.
I just want to be left alone.
Yeah, but you're a very skilled swordsman. So.
Yeah, I could stab you really easily if I needed to.
Yeah, not me. Not me.
Not you.
No, I'm a very masterful, skilled swordsman as well.
Oh.
Yeah, because I also was in Star Wars.
Oh my.
What's up? I was in both Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. You can't match my sword level.
I beg to differ.
All right, so you said you saw Star Wars in the last podcast. So, out of every single Star Wars movie, including prequels, including the new ones that I don't really like that much, including all those, who am I most like? This is a good question because she actually has to think about it now. I'll tell you who you're like.
Who am I like?
Padme Amidala.
I agree with that.
Not only do you kind of look like her, but you're also bougie because she's the queen.
Yeah, I'm a queen.
You're bougie like she's the queen, and then you're also tough like she is in the arena.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I'd say you're like a Han Solo maybe.
Oh!
Because you think you know everything.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Keep throwing the insults as I just threw out two really good freaking things about you.
Or you're R2-D2.
R2-D2?
Because he screams.
Because I scream? I don't even scream. That's Josie. That would be Josie.
No, you do scream.
Josie screams.
You're loud, like R2-D2. You're not
R2-D2 is mostly in like covert ops missions.
You're not like Luke because love Luke, but like the actor who plays him, like in the first couple of movies where you see Luke, you're like, bruh, how did you get hired for this job? Because he's just like.
He's like, I have no idea what's going on.
What is acting?
He was. He really was.
Him. He was great in the last ones. Like whenever he was like
the older version,
an older, wiser man, was really, really great.
I didn't like him in those.
Really, I did in those, but
no, because I think they did the character wrong.
I think he could be a Han Solo though, because Han he's a cool guy and he's very headstrong.
I think honestly, R2-D2 and Han Solo, I'd be perfectly happy with. Yeah. R2-D2 is freaking amazing, and he's lived a super long time. Mm-hmm. And then Han Solo, oh gosh, I get killed by my kid. That's not gonna be fun. If you haven't seen the movie by now, I mean, then just don't listen. But
Yeah. I do think I'm like Padme. I think I relate to her a lot. I also think I'm like C-3PO though.
Yes, 100% you are.
I am a ton like C-3PO.
C-3PO is your favorite character.
Yeah, I know all the. I'm like C-3PO. I'm like I know all the facts and nobody really listens to me, but here I am.
Because you know everything.
Yeah. It's not that I think I know everything, but I actually do. So that's how I'm different from Han Solo.
Never win.
Truly.
Ever.
So on a different track, I'm gonna change gears a little bit here.
Okay, go ahead. Hit me with it.
Can you share your testimony?
My testimony? Like, what kind?
Like, just about your life. Like, about
All right. Well.
Where you started? Where you been? Where you
I was born in North Carolina.
Okay.
And then once we moved to Tennessee, my mom left. What do we call him?
Bio dad?
Yeah, my mom left my bio dad, and we were on our own for a little bit, and then my mom met my current dad, and my current dad is 1,000 times better.
Yes.
And
love you, Jeff.
Love you, Jeff. But yeah, no, he raised me, and I feel like he made me one of the best, men I could be to this day. And my mom and my dad were big parts of that, and then went through high school, went through school in general, played a lot of different sports. I played like football, baseball, basketball, soccer, dabbled in golf. That's a lie. I did not do golf. Golf is weird. But I then I went to college. And as I was in college, made a really good friend group. And then from that friend group, I decided that I wanted to do something else. And so then I went and I did cheerleading because I was really, really set on trying to get an athletic scholarship in college because I thought that was like going to be the only way I was going to get through college was with an athletic scholarship. And so then I dabbled in cheerleading for a little bit. That didn't really work out. And then I decided to work through Chi Alpha. Decided to work through Chi Alpha and started working a lot more with them and had a whole bunch of fun with them. And that's whenever I started to actually like find Jesus a whole lot more. And yeah, and then I got hit pretty hard my freshman year. Yeah, I got hit pretty hard my freshman year with the loss of my cousin, and because he was not really like a cousin to me, he was more like a brother, because we did everything together and we had always seen each other. But yeah, and so I took a pretty hard loss with that, and actually took a little bit of time away from Jesus. I hate saying that because I shouldn't have done it, but I kind of did, and I don't think anybody else knows that. But yeah, and then through help with sticking with Chi Alpha and staying with them, I actually was able to come back to Jesus and was able to actually like understand why everything happened and everything. And then I just decided to go on with my life. And so as I continued going, I figured out that college was not for me. And so I dropped out after 3 years of accumulating debt. And then I decided, and I got me a job at a UPS. And then now I'm a half driver, half hub worker at UPS. That's it. All caught up.
You didn't mention me in any of that.
You're here.
I'm not a part of the testimony.
You're here.
They don't know anything about that, though.
You're about to say your testimony.
I am? I don't
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I just spilled my entire
testimony. Mine is a lot
here.
longer than yours.
What?
I have a lot of detail in mine.
Go. You got 30 minutes. Go.
Oh my goodness. That's a long...
Go.
Well, for those of you who don't know, because he talked about Chi Alpha. Chi Alpha is a campus ministry that we both were involved in, and that's where we met, even though that wasn't a part of his testimony, because I guess that didn't make an impact that much.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, that's where we met our sophomore year of college. Because I had
your freshman year here.
No, it was not my freshman year.
No, it was here.
It was my sophomore year here.
Yeah.
Because when you transfer, you're still a sophomore.
I met Haley whenever my sophomore year, whenever she transferred here from a different college, and so we just started hanging out and going to Chi Alpha events, and then one thing led to another, and
here we are. Yep. That's all for that. Here we are.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Donkey.
Sure am.
But yeah. So tell your testimony. Go.
So I don't know where to start. I was born. That was a thing. Went to church. Baptized when I was 8. Parents got divorced when I was, or parents separated when I was 10. Divorced when I was 11. Pretty relatively soon after my 11th birthday, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Went to, so it was pretty bad divorce. My bio dad also did not do a lot of great things. So he yeeted up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Parents got divorced. We went to his house up until I was like 12 or so, but he just didn't really show much interest in us being there, so we just kind of stopped going, and there was a lot of other stuff that happened that I'm not going to get into the details about on the internet. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Just bad situations. Bad things. So, yeah, stopped going there. Would talk to him, like, every couple of months, but it was never something very, like, personal. It was very, like, a surface-level relationship between me and my dad. So, I just didn't talk a ton. Got my first job when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped going to church when my parents got divorced. So I stopped going to church when I was 11. Just because we were in really, really hard places at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And we always wanted to get back into it, but it was just difficult because I was young and my brother was even younger. And, Mom had to work a lot. So it was just a very hard time.
Mm-hmm.
So we just didn't really go much. After that, for a little while, just because a lot was happening. Yeah. When I was 15, got my first job, saved up money, got a car. My mom helped me buy a car. My dad was supposed to help me pay insurance, and when I asked him to help me pay, he stopped talking to me just in general, and we didn't talk for 2 years. When I was 16, got into a really, really serious relationship that lasted till I was 18. And it was great at first. Ended up getting really, really bad. So, yeah, it was just not a good relationship. Was really just harmful to me mentally, and yeah.
That was not me.
No, it was not you. Because I'm no longer 18. Yeah, it just wasn't a great relationship, but I learned a ton from it, so for that I am thankful. But yeah, it was just really, really bad for me. And yeah, I found out when I was 18 my dad was having another kid. I found out from a family member had found out from a family member who had found out from a family member who had found out from his coworker that he was having a kid. So yeah, like I said, there was no relationship.
Small town.
So yeah, found that out, and I had sent a text message to him that was really not nice, and he responded by calling me, and we fought it out, and he just did not have a lot of nice things to say, and still did not really want to be a big part of my life, but said that he would try. So that resulted in him calling again, like every other month, a little bit.
I said he'd try to.
Yeah, we always know how that goes.
Try.
So we never really talked much. I mean, talked on the phone every now and then, but didn't help with anything. Was never actually there or anything like that. I graduated. I went to community college for a year. Went through that really, really bad breakup before community college.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in a weird headspace when I first went into community college, but I started going back to church. My brother got really sick when I was 18. Had some big surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we started going back to church, and at first I didn't want to, and I was really angry because a lot of bad things had happened in my life, and I was like, I don't want to go to church anymore because I was very angry. But when I went, I super loved it, was happy to be back, and I wanted to keep going. So as I was getting ready to transfer to a different college after I finished my year at community college, I prayed a ton about finding community, and when I moved to a new college, I met Chi Alpha people and super bonded. I met Sarah, who became my core leader, which was amazing, and got to just meet a ton of people. My roommate, met her through Chi Alpha. Literally my entire friend group I met at my university and through, our ministry.
Yeah.
So it was really, really good for me, and I loved it. Still love it. Met you my first day there.
Yep.
And
No. I wasn't there the first day there, because the first day there, they were moving you in.
I'm talking about my first day coming to...
Oh, going to school. Yes.
Going to a Chi Alpha event.
Yes.
Met you my first day that I went to an event.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was Amazing Race, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's been almost 2.5 years now.
Tell them how you found me. How'd you find me? What was I doing?
Oh, you were directing traffic.
I was standing in the middle of the road going like this.
Yeah.
There's no cars on the road or anything.
I thought you knew what you were doing. I thought you were like, oh, he's been here. He knows what he's doing.
I was only there a year.
You didn't know what you were doing. You were just being Bo. So I met you. We met over pizza after the event was over.
Yep.
And hung out and talked.
Yep.
And now
I walked you to your car because you had no idea where you were at.
So yeah, I met it. I met people, got super back involved with doing all things Jesus, and I loved it. I still love it, and now I lead my own group, which is really, really stinking cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And then you just have school. She also has already graduated with her bachelor's. No, not bachelor's. With her associate's
degree.
And then she's about to graduate with her bachelor's.
In a
year. And then she's going for her master's and then her doctorate because she's super smart. Yeah. It's really funny how somebody really smart got together with somebody who's really dumb. Because I'm a college dropout.
Oh my gosh, you are not dumb, and you have a really, really good job.
Right. I have street cred. I'm street smart.
You have a really, really good job.
Yes.
School is not for everyone, and it's what you do with what you have that makes things good, and you did a lot with what you have. So
also, if you would like to see Josie's and Zach's testimonies and stories that they have, please put it down in the comment section that you want that. Also, tell us what you are like. Tell us your story, please.
Yeah, we're looking for some people to come on our
we're
podcast.
looking for some guests.
So if you're interested, let us know, because we would love for you to share your testimony with us.
Please do.
In a future podcast.
You can also look us up on Instagram at collegefun.podcast. Should see this symbol.
Truly. Right here.
Anyways, so you got anything else for me?
I want to end it on one more thing, because we have recently been celebrating all things Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So, thinking into future purposes, like I said earlier, me and Bo have been dating for almost 2.5 years now. It'll be 2 years and 5 months on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, it'll be 2.5 years next month.
Ooh.
That we've started dating, since we started dating. But, obviously, we've been here this long, we're in it for the long run. So, the question that I'm going to close out with you is, what is one thing that you really want to have at your wedding one day?
One thing I want to have at my wedding?
Our wedding. Like, what is one thing that's like, I really want this to be a thing at our wedding? Like, just, like, it could be a small detail, it can be a huge detail, it can be just be like...
Outside.
Well, yeah, but I already knew that. Like, what's something
that's the
personal?
One thing. That is the one thing that I want.
Do you have anything
I want it to
personal that you want to be at your wedding?
Huh?
Do you want anything, like, personal that, like, to be incorporated?
Like, that I would want to happen, or like something I can hold.
I mean, like, that you would want to happen, something you could, I don't know, hold, whatever. Could be anything, either one of those.
I want for COVID not to be around.
Me too, but we have a while.
I want for COVID not to have to be around. I want it to be outside.
Well, we're not engaged yet. I think we have time.
Yeah.
For COVID to
we
hopefully
do,
die
but
out.
you know, it's COVID.
Do you want Coleman to be incorporated in any way?
I would love it.
Do you have ideas?
No.
No? You just would love it?
No. I mean, I would. I don't know how I would do it, but I would love to, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have some ideas, but we're not going to give those away right now.
Okay, we'll talk about that one. I think for me, I have lots of things, obviously, that I want incorporated. I think I talk about those a lot. One of the bigger things would be... I like super personal touches, so like we're doing the journal things, and I'm really excited for us to I think we'll literally give each other the journals on our wedding day. I do want us to like pray together before our wedding, but I don't want you to see me, so we'll have to do the thing where like there's a wall or something and you can't see me, because some people do a first look. We're not.
Yeah.
You are not seeing me till I walk down the aisle.
Yeah, I know.
So.
I don't get to do all that fancy stuff.
I like that. I like the super personal things. I do want my ladies to get to have like a suite where we can all get together and like get ready, and you know, my mom will be there.
You're just gonna be thrown out into a camper and be like, you
y'all
know,
can have
fend
your
for
own
yourselves.
Little thing too. But like a place where we can take.
You know what?
I want lots of pictures.
I know you do.
Lots of pictures.
You know what I want?
What?
I want it to be in the mountains.
No. That's too far for people to go, dude.
The mountains? They're just right down the road.
We have to go that far. I don't go that far.
It's not that far.
It's far. We already have an expensive honeymoon.
Oh, gosh.
So.
It's because you're bougie, all right? I am perfectly fine with, like, the simple things in life. You're just like, no, everything has to be fit for a queen.
You want to talk. You want to go all the way to the mountains.
That's nothing.
That's a long drive.
I'm taking you to Greece.
Yeah, I'm helping pay for it.
Barely.
What? Did you just come out of your mouth?
Barely.
Oh, please.
You know I love you.
I'm paying for it just as much as you are.
Half.
Because by then we'll be married. Because we'll be paying for it together.
That's right. She wants it. She said, bank account, 1.
No.
So I'm paying for it, 2.
We're going to have...
She said, my $75, your $1,000.
No.
Same thing.
We're going to have a joint bank account, but we'll also have our own bank accounts.
I know. But yeah.
Because you don't own me. It's 2021, and I make my own money.
Yes, I know. I'm going to take you out to dinner after this.
Yeah, we help each other.
But
I'm a strong, independent woman, but I let him take care of me, okay?
But, anyways, so that has been the
podcast. Number 4.
The 4th episode of the College Fun Podcast. Please look us up on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I don't even know if we have that yet. But we're going to have it by the time this episode's up. Yeah.
We sure hope so.
Yeah. So, you know what? Hit that subscribe button and like us. All right? We're going to be trying doing these every single week. All right? So, we love you. We hope you love us. I'm going to see you later.
See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Keep leaving us comments. That was great. Love that.